The dream.
Gotcha.
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. I am here to bring you guys a new type of game called the Stanley Parable. Pretty sure. I really don't know much about this game. I've just seen a little bit of TikTok audios of people playing this game, and you know, it looked like it was a very enjoyable game. A lot of people say it was really fun, and honestly, I want to try and give it a try and see how it goes for me. Before I actually hit begin the game, though, you guys, just do me a huge favor and hit that like and subscribe down below. That'd be amazing if you guys would. Comment down below if you enjoy watching me play the Stanley Parable, or if I'm butchering the name, at least just let me know. Okay, end is never, the end is never, the end is never. What I know about this game is that there's a guy who narrates everything you do, so that's gonna be enjoyable, guys.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Stanley?
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Ooh.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Sounds easy
Orders
enough.
came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-lifting, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Okay.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh my goodness, I just realized my face cam is not on, you guys. I just realized my face cam is not on. Let me quickly turn that on for you guys. Give me one. So if the entire time I would have been making some weird facial expressions because this is weird. So I get to explore? Do I get to interact? Is E interact? Oh, it's
All
not.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What's the meeting room? Where is the meeting room? Is it in here? Nope. I guess I'm gonna just keep moving forward. Meeting room in here? Nope.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What about the right? No going back now. I'm gonna just follow for right now. Cause I'm oh, okay, so this is the meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find
Up to my boss's office? Alright, let's go there then. I guess this is the broom closet. Can I go? Oh, hey.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Are you sure there's nothing here? I mean, seems to be quite a lot of here. Hold on, let me go into my options real quick because there seems to be something going down. Okay, we're going down. Okay. Okay, it looks like this is the right way to go. Okay, you see how it's like twisting and turning really fast? I'm not even doing that. Every time I click, it makes that noise. I think I fixed it. Okay, yeah,
But
this looks...
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive
Did I do the right
economy,
thing? Did
why
you say go
risk
down? I
taking
heard
that
you.
risk? All because he believed everyone had
Wait,
vanished.
why is
His
this?
boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made
Did I
any
do the
logical
right
sense.
thing?
And as
Hello?
Stanley pondered this, he
What?
began to make other strange observations. For example,
This is the same
why
room.
couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue.
What?
He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a
What is that?
relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my
What?
boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above.
Whoa! Oh!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun,
What?
and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid?
Am I still
And
flying?
then
No, I'm not.
perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head.
What?
One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself
Stop!
sooner.
What is that
Why
music?
is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and
What?
thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people,
I have no words, guys. I'm speechless. I'm just.
Of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
Whoa.
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago?
Yeah.
How else would the voice explain all that?
Yeah.
This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove
Do
that
what?
he was
Pro-
in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Is he gonna wake up and be in the same room as he was before? And is he gonna?
Stanley began screaming. Please,
Whoa!
someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Dude, what the hell was that?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Wait, what?
Mariella woke up
Hello?
on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town
Stanley?
talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like.
Yeah?
And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
I'm
I am
confused.
sane. I am in control.
Did I
of
beat
my
the
mind.
game?
I
in
know
like
what is real
10 minutes?
and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her
walk
would
over
affect
him?
her career, and by
Go to a
extension,
meeting?
the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
What the heck was that? What was that? And then it restarts? Am I a woman now? What was my name?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
I'm
Perhaps he
Stanley?
had simply missed a memo.
What was that all about? What was that?
When
I went
Stanley
left,
came
right?
to a set of two
I'm
open
going
doors,
right.
He entered.
I'm
This
going
was not
right.
the correct way to the meeting room.
I don't
and
care.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he
Was
wanted
I
to
meant
stop
to go
by the
down
employee
or
lounge
up?
first,
I'm a
just
little-
to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. Nuh-uh. We keep going. Because there are
Stanley
some
was
weird,
so bad at following directions,
some
it's
weird things
incredible
going
he
on if
wasn't
I don't
5
listen.
years
So
ago.
I don't know if I was meant to go down. I think I was too busy trying to fix my mouse.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've
And I
gotten
didn't
off
listen?
on the wrong foot here. I'm
Yeah,
not
no,
sure.
you killed
Really,
me.
I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else
jump
can
off?
be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Really?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Well, then who was Miranda?
Someone you've
With a girl
forgotten
that
about.
was just
Please.
watching
stop
my
trying
dead
to make
body.
every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
Who's her? The girl that rocked
This is
over
it,
my body?
Stanley. Your chance to
worked.
redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
What?
She's been waiting.
If I go in here, if it's a jump scare, I'm gonna scream. Oh my god.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one
Can I
to do
leave?
this.
Nope.
To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I listened to you. I hope I did not make the wrong choice. Oh, hi. This is nice.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Is this another dream?
All right. Okay, there we go. All right,
Still on
now,
my computer.
I want you to come in and tell
This
me
is
all
another
about
dream.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley.
Wow.
I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
You know what? I'm not going inside.
Sorry,
Oh.
but you're in my story now.
Man, you are...
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh, that's funny. Good morning, employee 427. Press G on your keyboard. Pushing everything but G.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He
Yeah.
has a job that demands nothing of him.
I'm not pushing
And
G.
every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his
No.
existence.
Pushing everything but 0. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? I'm not pushing 3. Okay, I guess I have to push 3.
Look at him there, pushing
Oh,
buttons,
hey.
doing exactly what he's told to
Oh,
do.
screw off! I was
He's
pushing everything
pushing a
but
button.
3.
Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now
No,
he's
don't let me
coming
go
back
home.
to work. One might
Hi,
even feel
are
sorry
you my
for
beautiful
him,
wife?
except that he's chosen this life.
I don't know why I just said that. That's plus Q E. RFDSHC. I guess it doesn't matter now.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic
weird.
adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever
Was this
happen
there
to
before?
him.
Freeze press 6 to watch TV. My TV?
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one
wait,
day
is
while
this
at work,
my home?
He stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished.
Oh,
off the face of
come
the
on.
earth. The thought excited him terribly.
What? Yeah. Yo, the boys? Nazaire? Jarrett? Goon?
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door.
No, it's not.
The mere
like
thought that
1:37
his decisions would mean something
morning.
was almost too wonderful to behold.
Please press C to prepare dinner. All right.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths.
And what are you
going
to turn into?
Down one path
or what
lay
are
an
you going to
enormous
turn
round
into?
room with monitors and mind
Can I leave?
controls.
I
And
can't.
down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions.
Where?
Down
What
another
was
a
the
game with a
the?
baby.
That was the
And he
TV,
called
and then
it
what was the
the
boys
Stanley
one?
Parable.
Why are you shaking? To tell your kids a story?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again.
Stop. Let me
over
go.
and over, wishing
Let me
beyond
go.
hope
I just
that
want
it
to go
would
back to
never
work.
end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What? Who are you gonna turn into?
But there is no
A
answer.
desk.
How could there possibly
Oh hey, this
be?
is nice.
In reality, all
the
he's
computer.
doing is pushing the same buttons he always has.
Screw off.
Nothing has changed. The longer
I
he
hate this
spends
guy.
here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
This is gonna change.
And I'm trying
It's
to
not.
tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Pushing. I'm pushing the button.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that
Screw
he'll
off.
understand that every second he remains here, he's
Screw off.
electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Dude, what? Please press Y to question nothing. What if I don't? Okay, you told me not to push anything. I'm not gonna push anything. What happened to my clock? I like listening to my clock. No, don't tell me that I'm in my office and it's just gonna reset.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see.
Yawning so much. I'm
Maybe
tired.
this time.
His voice
And I
is
tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
soothed.
And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
What? Um.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to
I
the meeting
just
room.
clicked
Perhaps
something
he had simply
on the
missed his
broom.
boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay, up.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, he said upstairs. That makes a lot more sense. Hello, boss. I'm here for my paycheck. I'm here.
Staring into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication
I did the
of
wrong
any human life.
thing!
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief
Let me
who
out.
orchestrated this.
Let me
what
out.
dark secret was being held from
I
him.
hate this.
What he could not have
over here?
known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
2845.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2845. Wait. 2845. What do I do with the pen?
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random
Whoops.
buttons on the keypad,
Oh.
Stanley happened to input the correct code.
I should have
by
realized
sheer
there was something
luck.
on the wall.
Amazing.
What was
He
here,
stepped
though?
into the newly opened passageway.
Newly open passageway. Whoa. Oh, this over here. Whoa. Wish I could have seen that. What's around here? Nothing. I still don't really get this game. What's the goal? Am I supposed to just leave? Like, I found two endings. One of them by accident. Like, I didn't mean to go down. I thought he said down, and then the other one I was
Sailing deeper into
curious.
the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself,
Oh,
to question
that's
the
nice.
nature of his job. Why did he feel this now? When
How
for
many
years
endings are
it had
there in this
never
game?
occurred to him.
I don't know anything about this
question
game, but
would
this
not
is.
go unanswered for long.
Ooh. Like, it's
Stanley
so.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Oh, this is gonna be
Mind
Poppy Plate.
Control Facility.
Escape. I kind of do want to see the mind control facility, or I could escape. Did they leave without me? Oh my goodness. I can always come back and see, but I do want to see the mind control. It sounds cool. If this is a letdown, I'm gonna be kind of mad. I should have taken the escape.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible
Ooh,
secret
monitors
did this
everywhere.
place hold?
Hey, who's
Stanley
up there?
thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
What's that? Yes, I do have the strength to find out. What's down there? What is this? A Death Star? Yo. Oh my goodness. Oh, click the security camera.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature
Fired?
revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the
Oh,
building.
these are each
Stanley's
employees.
co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them,
Yeah, I was in there.
eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I was in there. Wait a minute. Am I gonna... What is this? Whoa, that looks like it's not in use. Oh, okay.
This mind control facility, it was too
fired.
horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under
that?
someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated
Oh.
to accept it blindly?
What's this? I've really just been
No.
listening this.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His
Nope.
own life in someone else's control? Never.
You're-
It was unthinkable.
you're speaking.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
But you're the one speaking.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he
this?
would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I'll do it. Or I'll check that out before I hit the button. 5. Is this gonna shut on me and I won't be able to go back? Nope. Mind controls idle awaiting input. This feels like some Incredibles. System power on, off. Well, let's turn it on.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
No.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
Yeah.
Control?
I did. I do. I want control.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do.
Danger.
But you need to
Electric
understand,
shock risk.
There's only so much that machine can do.
I'm walking out.
You were supposed to let it go.
Too bad.
Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
Can I leave?
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Tell me.
You are the star. It's your story now.
I'm guessing I have to hit all 1 through 5.
Desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind.
Oh my
What a
goodness,
shame
you
we have
are
so little time left to
so-
enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes
Tell
off.
me what to do.
Precious moments each one of them is. More time to
One,
talk about you,
two.
about me.
Do I do something? Did I do
where
something?
we're going.
You did
what
not
all
just
this
shut the
means.
door.
I barely know where to start.
3.
What's that?
3.
You'd like to know
Where's
where your
3?
co-workers are.
Yeah, tell me where they are. I'm gonna
Decide
just do
before
this.
You're obliterated.
3.
All
Where's
right,
3?
I'm in a
Where's
good
3?
mood. You're gonna die anyway.
Oh,
I'll tell you
thank
exactly
you. I
what
appreciate
happened
it.
to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course,
no.
that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes
3.
when I tell it, I
Incorrect.
simply let you sit there
1.
in your office forever,
Gotta be
pushing
kidding me.
buttons
I
endlessly
suck
and
at
then
this.
dying alone.
1.
Other times,
2.
I let the office sink into the ground,
3? Where's 3?
swallowing everyone inside.
3?
Or I
Is
let
3
it
in
burn
there?
to a crisp.
1.
I have to say this though.
Wait.
This version of events has been rather amusing.
Correct.
Watching you try to make
Yellow?
sense of everything and take back the control wrested
Yellow?
away from
Incorrect.
you. It's quite
Red?
rich.
Oh,
I
I know where
always
this
hate
one
to
is.
see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the
1.
next go around will be even better. My goodness,
Red?
I need 34 seconds left.
Stop it.
But I'm enjoying this so much.
No, you're not.
You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Oh,
These
thank
are
you.
precious additional seconds, Stanley.
Red?
Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley?
Red?
Is it that you have no idea where
Red?
you're going or what
Red?
you're supposed to be doing right now?
Incorrect.
Did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable
3.
of turning it off?
Gotta go find it. Ooh,
Running
red.
from
Hold on.
button to button, screen to screen,
My goodness.
clicking on every
Stop
little thing in this
talking!
room. These numbered buttons.
1.
No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door.
Why would you label them down the order that I hit them in?
Will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley?
3.
That
3.
this video game can be
4.
beaten?
4.
1 soul.
You know it's a game?
Do you have
What is this
idea
game?
What your purpose in this place is?
No, I don't. I asked that earlier.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge.
5?
It's a tragedy.
What do I
You
do?
wanted to control this world. That's
Turn off.
fine.
I can turn it off.
But I'm
I have time. I can turn it off.
first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you
Dude.
blown to pieces.
What?
Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or
I would like
it's
to
all the
escape.
same to me, all a part of the joke.
Let me
And
out.
believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in
Oh, guys.
until the moment I say happily ever up.
Okay. I'm dead. I'm gone. And I wake up. That is so trippy. What? Well, I'm gonna say that's the end of today's video here, guys. I don't really know what I did. I don't really know what this game was about. I don't really know what I'm speechless. Let me know if I played this game right, because I don't even know if I did. If you enjoyed it, hit that like, Subscribe if you want to as well, and yeah, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I really do. Yeah, goodbye, guys.